Hello, my name is Dr. Jonathan Howard. Welcome to another installment of Things Doctor Said. Today we're going to be addressing the surprisingly controversial question, which number is larger, 9 or 123? And we're going to be hearing Dr. J. Bhattacharya's opinion on this question. Before we begin, we just have to establish a couple dates. The first is this date right here, February 28th. 2020. This is the first coronavirus death in the United States. The video clip that we are going to be hearing from Dr. J. Bhattacharya is from November 6th, 2020. So this is the time frame that I'm interested in, and what we're going to be discussing is pediatric flu deaths versus COVID flu deaths. So if we take this as our starting point of the pandemic here in the United States, how many children died of the flu? Well, this is from the CDC's flu tracker. That red line is the end of February. And as you can see, after that, during the 2019 and 2020 flu season, 9 children died of the flu. I just showed you the next year as well, when only a single child died of the flu, to show that mitigation measures that dented COVID just obliterated the flu. How many children died of COVID during that time? Well, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, by November 5th, 2020, 123 children had died, and they were collecting data from 42 states and New York City. So we have 9 flu deaths, and over that same time, 123 flu deaths. Let's listen to what Dr. J. Bhattacharya has to say about this. And as a bonus, I could make basically a second video about this little clip that we're going to hear, because he says that COVID is much milder for people under the age of 70. And after this video was made in 2021, COVID became a leading killer of basically every age group. Although COVID's risk to young people, including children, wasn't exactly some secret at that time either. But let's just listen to what Dr. J. Bhattacharya had to say.
A second premise is I think everyone will agree, that this is an absolutely deadly disease for people who are older and for people who have certain chronic conditions. Right. The infection survival rate from seroprevalence data, now 50 some high quality seroprevalence studies, says that there's a 95% survival rate for people who are 70 and older. For people under 70, it's 99.95% survival. It's much less deadly for people who are under 70, 99.95. And for children, it's frankly, the flu is worse. We've had more flu deaths among children this year than COVID deaths, just in terms of mortality.
All right, so there you go. There is our future NIH director arguing that 9 is a larger number than 123. And just for completeness sake, over the past 5 years since the start of the pandemic here in the United States, we've had 458 children die of the flu and 1,989 die of COVID. I will put links to all of those references in the notes. I would also add that death is not the only bad outcome from either virus. And when it comes to vaccinating children or trying to take some basic measures to protect children against viruses, it doesn't really matter which one of these two kills more children. We should try to prevent children from dying from any preventable cause. At least that's what doctors who work in hospitals tend to think. Thanks for listening.